I'm Greg Shapiro, and let's queer up gay culture. Pornhub data shows older users lead in trans content viewership across U.S. and global markets. Pornhub has released its annual analytics for Transgender Day of Visibility 2026, revealing new insights into global and U.S. viewership trends for transgender adult content. According to the data, transgender performers continue to see strong engagement despite a challenging political climate marked by ongoing anti-LGBTQ+ legislation since President Trump's inauguration in 2024. Several performers also reached significant milestones, with Emma Rose ranking as the most viewed trans performer for the second consecutive year. Eva Maxim, Ariel Demure, and Daisy Taylor followed closely behind. In the United States, Alaska ranked as the top state for viewership of transgender adult content, with Louisiana, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, and Vermont completing the top 5. Globally, Italy held the #1 position for the second year in a row, followed by Uruguay, the United Kingdom, Brazil, and Puerto Rico. The report also highlights age-based trends, showing that baby boomers account for the highest consumption of transgender content on the platform. I got another Pornhub story. So on the subject, though, does anyone have access to Russell Vogt or Pete Hegseth's Pornhub search histories?
Don't want it.
I'm asking for a friend of me.
Well, I just want to say this, with Transgender Day of Visibility, TDOV, it's a very important day of the year. I was not able to participate this year. I was out of town, but in years prior, I have. I love the fact that, people are getting off however they want to get off in their, in their bedrooms, in their homes, whatever they're doing, on their phones in the bathrooms, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the fact that Pornhub had to make TDOV into, who's searching up transgendered porn, I think it further stigmatizes the transgendered community.
Okay.
And I think that it's great to know that there's a lot of people that love transgendered people out there, and they're getting off on it and they like it. And, as long as they're not hurting anybody, more power to them. I just think it's a little ick, to have that equated with TDOV, when there is so much work that has gone into having transgendered rights. They're constantly being rolled back or being threatened to be rolled back, and then, having a porn company come out and say, but look how popular these transgendered porn stars are. Okay, great, they exist. They need to make their money. Make that coin, honey. I love it. I just don't know that I love the framing of it around Transgender Day of Visibility.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't work for Pornhub, but I'm taking offers. I think that their heart or whatever other organ was in the right place. I really do. I don't think this was meant as a slam. It's like, what can we do? We can put out our data.
Right.
That said, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island can confirm they get freaky up in the Northeast.
And Alaska.
Ooh.
But I guess what is there to really do in Alaska,
Right.
Honestly.
God bless them. They're just happy to have Wi-Fi and connection.
Sarah Palin says, we get all the big magazines, like y'all get down there, whatever. She said, we get everything you get. I read everything. And I guess they read everything in Alaska, which good for them. They should enjoy it.
They can read?
They only go on those things for the articles. I hear that there are some, the pictures with the articles, but anyway, more power to them. Enjoy what you enjoy, as long as you're not going out there getting off on transgendered people and then going out and gay bashing or going out and trans bashing.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem. I mean, I see a problem with trans bashing. I don't see a problem with enjoying that content. If that's what you're into, good for you. Everybody should find what they like. Well, I just feel that there's probably in that data somewhere wrapped up in there. If you disaggregate it, I bet a lot of the haters are the ones watching it and enjoying it as well. So maybe the service that Pornhub did was letting people know that, hey, you might want to marginalize these people, but they're very popular. So especially amongst the haters. So Peter.
Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.